Right, to add to my collection of weird stuff, turned on a lathe, I'm going to create a Mobius band, if you like, Mobius strip. And how I'm going to do this, I've turned a piece of wood, it's 85mm in diameter. I've drilled a 35mm hole about 1.5 inches deep, just over, because I'm going to turn this in. I'm going to turn half a torus, then the other half of the torus, and then from that torus make the. I'm going to index those to carve the Mobius strip. Rotate them 180 degrees apart so that the strong grain is support on one half is supporting the weak grain on the other half. Glue them together. That will be indexed to make it easy to carve the Mobius band out of the Torus. So what I've done so far, I've turned that to 85, drilled it 35. I've got a line in there 12.5 deep. I've got a line on this outside 12.5mm in. That's half your Torus. So that's a 25mm diameter, if you like, ring. The Torus will be 85mm major diameter, 25mm minor diameter. Then I used a pair of compasses to transfer the from a little diagram, the usual diagram that I do when I'm turning a sphere, to set the octagon. It's like you use the same method. It's an octagon method, like turning a sphere. So I'll mark those points from inside and out, and then put a ring around. There's a central ring 12.5 in, not very good. Mark the pencil slipped, and I've also indexed 4 lines on to keep everything in line. So we've got 2 lines on the inside, 3 lines there. Now we're going to turn, that's 45 degrees from there to there. It's just like turning a sphere, but your end on kind of thing. Well, yeah, it is like turning a sphere. And then we're going to turn that at 45. I can't do it with the camera right here. The camera's right here in my way, so I'll have to go to overhead, and then we'll turn that. Alright. Now I forgot to mention this. I used those little pair of compasses, a compass, to transfer. Once I'd marked out the octahedron, I measured using that to the edge, and then transferred that distance to that second ring on the inside the hole and on the outside of the piece of wood. That's the outside one done. For the difficult one, I suppose. I don't want to take a push cut. Oh, I've got a bit further to go there. Lost sight of that line. I think I need to sharpen as well by the feel of that. Oh, I'm down to the line. I'm a little bit before it. Let me get my saviour tool. For this situation, a point tool is brilliant. It's the tool I use all the time when I'm sphere turning. Not that this is a sphere, but it's very similar. Now, dividing those lines in half by eye, in and out, and I'm going to take off, well, then divide all of those in half, and you're going to take off the peaks. It's exactly like a sphere, but it's obviously not quite like a sphere because you're on the end. And I know this makes this video a bit long, but right, now I'll still need lines. And I've also got a half the one around the side. So now I'm just going to use point tool here. Where you gone? Old pointy. I'm just taking the peaks off. Of course, having never done this before, you can see we're getting somewhere towards a half a... Oh, I really need to move the camera back now. But so I'll move the camera. I can't, because I can't turn and move the camera. Right, I'm just going to have to describe it. Now all you've got to do is blend the rest of that, just like you do with a sphere, until you've got half a circle profile. Alright, and then I'm going to come back when I've marked it up. Well, I'll turn this one off. No, I'll come back when I've done that, and I'm going to mark up the Torus, the Mobius strip. Thanks.